Well, he's a halfling, as I am. Light hair. Will that do?
It'll have to. So long.
So long indeed. Although, it is not so long. We have some Gwent to play, me and you. Come here. We're gonna play. And here I am, in the herbalist's hut outside Oxenfurt, having just picked up a contract to, well, find the missing apprentice of the herbalist here. Name's Folkert, and of all things he went out to go and find on behalf of the herbalist here, it was hand fibre. I don't know how to feel about that. Hand fibre is probably the most common alchemical ingredient I come across. I'd be fairly disappointed if I'd lost my life or been maimed or got into difficulties over some hand fibre. I could understand if it was, I don't know, Nostrix or something like that, you know, but hand fibre, really? Come on. Anyway, Witcher has become a synonym for monster slayer in many minds. While accurate as far as it goes, this does not encompass the whole truth, for Witchers take on a broad variety of other tasks besides the slaying of monsters. For example, they sometimes use their superhuman senses to find missing persons. Such a lost individual was the subject of a notice hung by a certain Otto Bamba, a herbalist residing near Oxenfurt. Otto told Geralt his apprentice, Folkert, had not returned from a herb-gathering excursion to the Dead White Wood. Though this was not at all on Geralt's way, he decided to help the desperate herbalist. Something tells me this was not merely on account of the reward on offer, though those knowing Geralt's surface from ballads and rumours might find this hard to believe, but deep down, he was really a softie. Okay. Well, the Dead White Wood. Is there any reason in particular why it's called that? The time is currently 8 PM, although you should look out the window there. You'd be forgiven for thinking it was much later. Very scenic here, very atmospheric. I almost don't want to leave. But yes, God, in light of my journey here, I think it's, fair to say that my mission statement, so to speak, going forward, should be to pick my fights carefully, to choose them carefully, because I am in dangerous, uncharted territory right now. And this Dead White Wood is apparently 700 feet to my northeast. I'm going to shadow the familiar route I took here, almost familiar route, which is across the fields and keeping the river to my right hand side. But what am I expecting to find, really? It's also a level 32 quest. I think for it to not have the skull on it is either 5 levels or 6 levels. I'm not exactly sure whether it's 5 or 6, but I'm hoping that at the very least this isn't a combat heavy quest, or alternatively it's combat I can plan for and look at objectively. I've been looking at my decoctions and I'm honestly thinking there are these stereotypical decoctions one might go for, like a Echidna, or is it Ekimara? Something else beginning with E. Oh, bleeding out. Diverts to the right, please. And, but honestly, the Troll decoction, if you notice, a lot of what I'm going for is just slow but consistent healing, like with my Swallow or any honeycombs and whatnot, which I still am relying on even at level 25. But, honestly, the Troll decoction heals at a faster rate in combat and at a slow rate outside combat, but it lasts for 40 minutes. It's an unlimited... Well, it's like having unlimited food all the time, topping you up. Providing I'm patient with my combat, it's gonna pay off. Anyway, the reason I stopped here is, from Afia's distant shores is here. Look for the place where the Aetherian merchant was attacked. Honestly, here I'm looking for some diagrams. Here I'm looking for a person who may potentially be alive or dead. In light of the importance of the situation, I'm not sure if it's 24 hours, 48 hours, or been a while, but Missing persons always takes priority. Life takes precedence over death. Or diagrams. Right. So apparently it's attacking the Dead White Woods. Still yet to find the reason why they call it the Dead White Woods, but
Go.
careful what you wish for. So apparently here should be of interest to me. I wonder why. And Roach doesn't look too bad. Honestly, I prefer a black or white mare, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. But either way, looks all right. Anyway, what am I looking for? Will this apprentice have had some kind of cart or a bag or anything in particular? Shadow the road. Oh, there we go. I was looking for a body in the brush. Of course, it's not going to be as simple as that, is it? Dwarven spirits. Ooh. So, what's on here?
Herbalist's cart. Got some blood here.
Blood I can follow? Yes, sirree. Heavy.
Blood. Dried. A few days old.
Few days. Oh, that's not a good prognosis. Just keep in pursuit of it. Any settlements nearby? Apparently there's one to the northeast. Erd. You know, this is not something I do often. Erd. What can you tell me about Erd? This woodland settlement is almost entirely depopulated, and its proximity to Dead White Wood scares off any potential new settlers. Interesting. Injured and ran to the nearest settlement, which happens to be depopulated. There's hardly going to be a guard or a garrison here, is there?
Trail's gone cold. Need to look around. Ask. Maybe someone's seen him.
Let's ask in a depopulated settlement. Plenty of locked homes. Loot lying around too. Not as if people pass through then. What's in... Excuse me for not taking the stairs like civilized folk. But, I saw light over there as well. Is that at least one person? And is there a second? I think so. It's just in the dark there, though. Well, that's the glyph of Quen. I think honestly, the looting here is necessary. If I'm gonna find like 10 bottles of water, it may well save my life. Even Kedwenny Stout. Never would have thought it. Door there to bust open. Rotting flesh. In a crate.
Bloodstains. Months old.
Months, so this is unrelated to Falkert then. Falkert the Halfling. Or side, I'd rather not. What about here? Feels weird taking all the booze, but in my darkest moments, where I have nothing left, booze always seems to save the day. Honestly does. Okay. Any more abandoned houses? That's a mushroom, not blood. This is your house then, I presume. I'm not going to... It's locked. Okay. Oh, where do you start?
Judd, sharp now. We've company. What's
Hello?
brought you to these parts, master? Lost your way?
No. Looking for someone.
Ah, do tell. Perhaps we can help.
Okay, this place, first and foremost, what is it in your eyes? Apparently it's a depopulated settlement, but have you lived here all your lives, or what?
What is this place, exactly?
A village? Plain to see?
Abandoned huts is about all I see.
Aye. It's only us now. Young folk have gone off to the city seeking work, and the old have all died. Ain't that right, Judd?
Right as rain.
Right as rain. Okie dokie. Hut next door, saw bloodstains inside. Months old. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Bloodstains in the hut next door. Know anything about that?
Aye, course. Judd Gut's game in there.
Someone else's hut?
None live there no more, see? And working neath the roof, it's more pleasant, civilized. Rain don't whip and sun don't blind.
But why poke your nose in there to start with? Do better to give an old couple some peace.
Honestly, whether it's the truth or an alibi, I have nothing to question just now. Well, I do, but they've answered them more or less perfectly, not in a way I can pursue or link to anything just now. Looking for Folkert then. A herbalist apprentice is a halfling. Yeah.
Looking for someone named Folkert. Light-haired halfling. Ring any bells?
Aye. Saw a little one round here. Out picking herbs.
Till he got hurt. Ran across a trail of blood. Trail led me here.
'Tis just as you say. Wolves had attacked him. He fled here seeking shelter. I told him, back to your city, young master. Plenty such dangers hereabouts. But the fool was stubborn. Said he had to pick his blooms aforehand. Ventured back into the woods. And that were the last of him. Heard howling that night. Sent shivers down my spine.
So where are his remains? Wolves would have left something. His boots, maybe.
Didn't go looking. But he's too old to go tramping about in the woods.
Farewell then. I'm gonna finish my looking around, I think. Unless you consider that intruding.
So long.
I have my suspicions. Report back to the herbalist. Yeah, I'll do that, but in due course. I have an investigation to wrap up. Okay, so I've been out. That one. Here you got locked. Okie dokie. No keys or anything. You got a back entrance or something. I don't really want to loot your stuff.
Rotting meat.
With the first piece of rotting meat I found, though this is a genuine stench with a source I can track. Oh, hello. Trapdoor. Well, not a trapdoor, you know what I mean. Right, I can't clear that without them hearing it. I don't think. Screw it. Perhaps the rain will, and the wind will shroud what I'm about to do. I see. And where's this? The ladder's on this side, which means that burrow's underneath the house. Light in there, rotting meat. So he cuts meat in the hut next door, which used to be someone else's. And presumably by the smell, it's cut down here as well. What? A variety to spice of life?
Damn it.
Poor phrasing. Spice of life. Could have been worse. Could have said it was all with the seasoning. So you got pigs down here. But also cages and meat hooks. Meat hooks, fine. But cages? Blood in there? I don't know, you got a lamb. Whereas this... What, is this just part of the buffet? Is this just, you know... sundries?
Light-haired halfling. Must be Fulkert. Ripped open, gutted, and drained. No way to determine the cause of death.
Right, so I don't know... Rotting flesh. I'm not one to do an autopsy. Well, I kind of am one to do an autopsy. What's a useful meat on a human body? On a halfling body? Because obviously, like, the main bulk of it, like, well, the legs, hamstrings especially, they've all gone, but this has been gutted thoroughly. Well, the hands has gone, but the other arm remains. I don't know. I have my suspicions, but nothing's consistent. Maybe it's consistent with... I was about to say an undesirable word. With crazy old coots, I was going to say. Crazy old coots and odd intentions. Dimeridium? Elderfolk boots? Superior white honey. What does that offer me? That is regular white honey. Well, that isn't regular white honey. Or enhanced white honey. I think that's one for later. In the meantime, my questioning is not finished. I do love me an investigation. I do. Is it a full moon tonight by chance? No. Talk to you this time.
Been to your larder. Meat-rich diet. That what you like?
Master, not at all. Tain't like that.
Oh my god,
Best
and what
hope
is that?
not, or you'll be next to get a hook through your neck.
The wolves killed him. Him and the others. We but gather the bodies. That's the truth.
We're old and frail, we've no strength to plough or sow, but we gotta eat. Have pity, master.
Right, so, yeah, I have a few things to raise here, first and foremost. There's cages and stuff down there, for goodness sake. Why has everyone else abandoned the populace? Have you come in afterwards? I can't believe a word you say, but going off what you said earlier about people leaving for Oxenfurt and the cities, I mean, that aside, that implies that you've lived here all your life, right? Have you eaten all the other populace? What do you think when you first saw me? You told a guy here to perk up, pay attention, because we had a visitor. That ain't no normal warning, is it? Although I am a witcher. I think I've said it before. Not a tasty meal, a witcher. Really not. I can't imagine that being... Oh no. Oh no, not even grilled. Oof. But nonetheless, cage downstairs. To be honest, it's perfectly mixed, is this? It's perfectly mixed in the sense that downstairs there's also regular game. There's a lamb, rabbits, a pig, cage with blood in it though, and then a halfling. But then again, you can look at that on the other side of the coin. What does that imply? More regular game down there rotting than human meat rotting? Why, do you take a preference of human meat? Or you can look at it again from another facet, that the human meat has become so scarce that you've turned to regular game. You could look at this in 1,000 ways. And honestly, here's the game again, trying to give me a binary choice. Never eat human flesh again, take a vow and I'll let you live. Or, don't believe you, death's what you deserve. I don't believe you, death is what you deserve, but I'm not going to be the person to give you it. I am banking on here, being able to take a page from these guys' books, a lie to their face about them taking a vow, go report back to the herbalist as originally planned, with a new revelation, collect my coin, and allow the herbalist to unleash bloody murder. I can enable that to happen by remaining neutral, It doesn't mean I have to swing the sword myself. These are old people. They've lived here all their lives, presumably. They're not going to be running away anywhere fast. But it's crazy also how cannibals east of Novigrad. This isn't Velen. This isn't no man's land. This isn't the most desperate place around. It was only the other day I was complimenting Novigrad for it being, well, east of Novigrad, even though they're just regular old settlements. It's fairly rich. It's fairly lucrative. God, like you have your mines here and whatnot, and really lush fields, and it just seems to be generally well kept and well cared for. Yet cannibals up here? That's quite something. So you've fed me a load of horse whatever. I'm going to take a page from your book and feed it right back at you. I'm going to watch you bite out of desperation, go report back to the herbalist, and see what the hell he wants to do with you. Because he'll damn you. I'll just reveal what you've done and play no part in what he does after that. Sounds fair. Sounds Geralt enough to me. Here you go. Take a lie. Geralt isn't very good at lying, but you're going to believe it purely out of desperation.
Vow never to eat another bite of human flesh, and I'll let you live.
Oh, I swear. Swear it on dear Mother Melitele, on the eternal fire, on...
Keep the gods out of it. Swear on your heads, which I will take if you break your vow.
Aye, we swear.
You live in the middle of nowhere. It's out of my way. But I'll be back. Better believe I'll be back.
If not me, someone will. And it looks as if they're getting on with their lives as usual. Okay, well done. I'm going to go report back to the herbalist. Funny how she references the eternal fire. I imagine if the herbalist would like to take this to the authorities or handle it himself, it depends how he wants to do it. He can also remain a pacifist.
Faster.
I definitely got to tell him the truth. I'm not going to lie here. I'm not going to cover for them. They're going to be damned by whatever punishment he wants to bring to them. If he wants to enlist my help in that punishment, maybe I might agree to that. I don't know. Either way, it's in his hands, first and foremost. What is this? I thought you were bandits, but apparently you're not. That's rather strange, very peculiar. Oh god, and this is the...
Might want to look around some.
From a fierce distant shores. Oh dear. Can I... Tell you what, let me do some investigating here. As far as I'm concerned, if I do the investigating here... Then, I can potentially find 2 leads, which is the one in Erda here with the cannibals, and a lead here. And go back down to Oxenfurt with the news about the cannibals and come back up again to sort this out fully prepared. In the meantime...
Bloody fight, looks like. Folk in the tavern didn't stand a chance.
No.
North.
Plenty of footsteps. How many?
Trail's
4
gone
people?
cold. Need to look around. See if I can pick it up again.
Bingo.
Someone was wounded. Started bleeding heavily.
So did they disperse, or is it just the brush which has dampened the trail? No. I don't know. Trails are never reliable, even under the same conditions. Oh, we got a stiff.
Took a traveler hostage, I guess. Blood trails the hostages. Must have been a burden if they left him here to die. Lost the trail. Gotta look around for something else. Wonder what this means.
What else is there to follow? Can't be that far away. Another. All
Found
depends
it.
on what. Ah, there we
Leads
go.
This way.
I'll say all depends on. I see.
Trail ends here. Dirt and ground cover concealing a hatch. Secret passageway?
Do I open it now? I think Geralt's going to open it anyway. I see. So presumably, caravan's been attacked. I'm looking at 4 or 5 people running away, using him as a hostage. I'm looking at quite a lot of armed people in a enclosed space, potentially with the skulls on them as well. Yeah, I do see some people underground. Okie dokie, that is a result. I'm glad that I haven't opened it and opened an air passage down there so they don't know. It's the middle of the night, I'm not expecting anyone to come up. So, I'm gonna head back to the herbalist. Deliver the news, see what he wants to do next. Those guys are not going anywhere, I can pretty much guarantee that at this point. And then I'm gonna head back up here on my way back up to the rune right and everything up here. And then take care of this on my merry way. However, as I'm glad to have found that, I'll come back fully prepared for that. However, where the bloody hell's Roach? There you are, on the road. Parallel parked. Almost. This was looted, this was baked dry as well.
Move it.
Caravan. Although Geralt called it a tavern. What is it, a fold-out tavern? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The Vic Watchtower. Yeah, I'm probably going to be back later for that, I imagine. I have to choose my fights, and I've chosen them so far of what I'm going to commit to. That? Yeah. Not inviting trouble just yet, although I am going to pass by it, aren't I? Hidden treasure. That's low 34. Good call to carry on. Okay. Time to deliver the news. What's going on here anyway? What's that about? Scaffolding? For what? Oh, to cut the tree. Right, there we go. Bit slow over here. I have news. It's not good news, so brace yourself. And the reason why I come to you first is out of respect for you and the contract and what you intend to do next. I could have easily delivered the sword blow myself, but you know, you're the paymaster. It's your decision.
Hey there.
I know what happened to Falkert, and it isn't pretty.
Falkert, your apprentice. I know what happened to him.
Out with it. I've gone near daft with worry.
Cannibals ate him. And isn't the table underneath me, have a meat cleaver with meat chopped up and blood everywhere? Oh, the foreshadowing.
He was... really no gentle way to put this. Cannibals ate him.
Cannibals? A short ride from Novigrad.
I know.
In Velen, that would be one thing, but here... Gods! You slew them, right? Tell me you killed them.
Hired me to find out what happened
yeah.
to Falkert. Never mentioned murder.
But one will happen soon. You want naught to do with it, that is your right.
Agreed.
But I aim to round up folk who still give a damn.
It's a couple of old folks. Doubt they'll put up a fight.
All the better. Now, I wager you want your coin, eh? Take it, and get out of my sight.
Pleasure doing business with you. All things considered. Dear oh dear oh dear. Yeah, I'm probably going to check back up there at some point, hopefully. See just what is up. What happens to those old folk. Right. Let's get back up here and decide what decoctions to use on the way. Right, it was somewhere around here, was it not? There. Almost ran past that. Yes, so I'm expecting this to be a very tough fight, actually. Ugh. Let's get prepared. Hangman's Venom, Dancing Star do really well in a enclosed space. What can I support that with? Grape Shots, Northern Wind. That'll do as well for me to do some rend on some static targets. Yes, Hangman's Venom, got that. And honestly, I'm going to pop the Troll Decoction. That's going to give me 40 minutes of coverage. And honestly, I'm only half joking. This fight could go on that long. I know, it's just the way the balancing works. But hey, let's have a peek. Finding some old diagrams and get to the bottom of what actually happened with that caravan. Although it seems plain and simple, but it's one thing to assume and one thing to know. Here we go then. Oh, lovely enclosed space. Superior Dimerito. Are you having a... You're having a laugh. There you go. Not really burning you much, is it? Glad the flames are topping you up, though. I have to be very careful. Ugh, God. Can I get away with another? I think I'm going to have to deflect some blows first. Especially that. If I wouldn't have got that off now. I gotta get out. I gotta... I get one more in. Okay, is this it? This is it. Okay, this is more workable. Let's get back onto the grape shot. Is that just annoying you? Bloody hell. Okay. Here we go. That's an axie job. Oh God, look at that. Bleedy neck. Get out of the way of that. Oh, bleedy neck. Northern wind, that's gonna buy me my way out of here. Although... Oh, look at that, look how close that was.
Time to end this.
Oh, God. This is a valiant effort, but yeah. Okay, when my bleeds worked. Yeah, I forgot to, tell you what I'd done with my swords. Probably tell with this, there's a burn and I think there's a bleed on it. There's at least a bleed. Oh, there's at least a burn, but I think for sure there's a bleed, actually. Bleeds and poisons and whatnot work really well against monsters, which have their own health bars and own names. Oh, their own names, rather. Okay, can I freeze you two? And just deal with the immediate. So be careful not to get hit in the back.
That's enough of that.
Close. Ugh. Oh God. It's not impossible. It's just I have to be, well, less sloppy than I usually am. A lot to ask, I might say. Right, another one down. Let's roll. What can I do with some Igni on you guys? I'll take a mild inconvenience. as if that got you both. Out of the range.
Time to end this.
Nice. Now, stick to what you know. That's good. Okay, let's run through that. Just gotta keep it smart, keep it real. Whew. God, that feels good. Ham sandwich. Funny how you're higher level than me that the loot doesn't change. Although I may just contradict to myself then. 102 gold. Better than what I'm picking up right now. Dumpling. Right. Aria. And a armor diagram untranslated, letter with orders. Superior northern wind, eh? Not bad. Diagram written in unknown tongue, requiring translation. Drawings show various stages of crafting armor. A letter with orders. Robbie, I've given you a whole month, and nothing. No progress. Diagrams are just as damn incomprehensible as when you started. So, that's it. Enough screwing around. You have to do the following. Keep one diagram and stare at it until you hit on something, and send the rest to the other camps. Maybe some of the lads there ain't quite so dense and I'll manage to translate those damn scratchings into something we can use. Those alchemists encamped by the bee yard have spent most of their lives poring over books, so send on one of the drawings to them. Send a second to the band that occupies the brick ruins by the lake. One of the lads there was supposed to be an ordained reverend. He knows strange tongues. As to our transfer base in the bogs near the abandoned village, a lad there was formerly a librarian's assistant. Send him the third diagram. Ulrich. P.S. For inspiration, try your hand at translating this. Robbie kan me at the ass. Yeah. So, not a simple job, is it not? Where are these bandit camps situated then? I got one. That makes a lot of sense now. Plenty of sledgehammers there. Open space though, so a lot of space for me to be diving around. One up there. Even one up there to get me started on those. How long do I have to wait to go back to the room right and see what he's got? I don't know. And that quest available, ugh. That's gonna be the horse racing, isn't it? Ugh. Okay. So that's the watchtower, level 34. I might have a crack at over bandit camp. Though, evidently, do I need to... I do need to meditate, if only for the northern wind and get my bombs back. Those bombs already come into their own. I'm glad I haven't ruled out using them, because, God, they really help me in time of need. On the same level as honeycomb, or the booze I happen to pick up. When things get desperate, God, they get desperate, and you're thankful for having things like that. Okay, I do wonder if topping these up, the passage of time will mean I will lose my trawl decoction. Does make you wonder. One plus of the cockatrice, I suppose, is that I get more bombs. One of them I get 5. Like 5 bombs to use. It's crazy. Anyway, Dancing Star. That's what I want. Now I'll get on my merry way. It's not far away, this. This was the bandit camp which I got into earlier. And had an awful time of it. It consisted of seeing if I could maybe have a go and then get hit in the face with a sledgehammer, an awful premonition of when I woke up from it, I was riding back on my horse and carrying on as I was supposed to. Whereas this time, I'm going to walk right into it. Any crossbowmen, any arbalists? What am I seeing? There's an arbalist. Let's ride round. Gonna make use of the terrain here. Not often I ride around scouting like this. Woohoo! There is a decline, a tree. More hangman's venom. Okay, so we've got one on the right. Oh wow, you're really coming out to play, you guys. How many free hits can I get? Oh god, look at that. That's crazy. I gotta be real careful. If that would have hit me, then that would have killed me.
What? Lost your nerve?
If I remember correctly, arrows go through trees as well. So you what I need to do with that arbalist. Arrows, bolts. Bolts even worse. One more shot. How many hit? God! Bleeding egg. Tell you what I need to do. Not Dancing Star. I need Northern Wind and I need it now. Arbalist is back up. Hey, there you go.
Come on, come closer.
Yeah, do. Stack up. You'd be happy with that. Get an arbalist in your face. No, you'll be... Ooh, I tell you what. I could be switching between my bombs like this. Dancing Star. Let's get that. Do you guys want to follow me? You gotta get set on fire first. That's for you. Oh, you're screwed. Providing those guys don't run after you. How much can I get away with?
That's enough of that.
Oh, hello. The arbalist again? Cocking up? Yes, it is. Surgical, all this is. Ring around the roses and surgical. Look at that, it led that shot pretty well. That would have been almost the end of me. Oh god, I was going to say maybe I can't get that shot off in time. Ah, there you go.
What? Lost your nerve?
Come on. Do you want to burn? Let's walk into it. Time slowing down, honestly. Let's top it up. Is there anyone here I can take advantage of? Some fall at night. Bloody butcher. Oh god! Get some space, get some space. Oh dear. Okay, now it's a matter of freezing people static. Up, parried. Let's get our way. A shot for you. Ooh, got someone. Do I need to top up my oil? Look at that. That's how many hits I'm going through. Let's go rack off the shield. Let's go around the supplies. Okay. That'll break through your guard. What? Right. Let's give this a whirl for what it's worth. Oh dear. Right, so there's an arbalist, 2 guys with the big hammers. I want to lure these guys over here, I think. Oh god! Thought he gonna miss. As if he just led a shot through a tree line. You gonna hit your mate in the back?
Witness me, brothers!
Okay, try one again. Right. And if I... There we go, give you that. And then come for you.
Show me what you got.
See, even there, with the way the sledgehammer seems to work, with... I don't know if it's a bug or whether it's just I'm missing like a subtle hit. Like a double hit or something. Like if I just hang around in the face of the sledgehammer guys, it's not a good look. They just kill me straight away. Oh, look at this. Battery farmed. Now it's for you. I was gonna say, I just can't seem. One more dancing star. I just gotta be consistent, be careful, be in the right state of mind. You sledgehammer guy, I honestly, do I have to axe you every time just to make sure that bug doesn't work? Oh, yeah, I think I might have to. Right, one more dancing star. That's for you. Yeah, that's actually what I've got to do. What have we got now? Now I've got Northern Wind. Should probably bunch these guys together a bit more first, though. How far out do you guys come? Well, you're fairly eager. There you go, that's a bit of a bunch. Where's the arbalist? Where's he hiding? Is he followed? Where the bleeding heck is he? He appears to have vanished. That's actually confusing.
Witness me, brothers!
Again, free sledgehammer, guys. Ugh. No matter how careful I am, he's still just gonna knock me down without even hitting me in animation. I just know it. Grape shot is absolutely worthless. Everything's bleeding worthless. Certainly no whirling on the card, I'll tell you that right now.
You shall die! Die! Witness me, brothers!
Okay. Die, Meridium. I can only go Dragon's Dream now, I suppose. Yeah. Don't do that. Get himself killed trying to do the Dragon's Dream. Typical. Look at that. Bleeding neck. Ugh. I have to lure you to swing, but when I'm that close, you're just gonna hit me anyway, regardless of whether you actually did. One down. Morale boost, suppose. Okay, let's keep you in the area. Come on. Better. Did absolutely nothing though. So that Arbalist then, he must have just croaked. I honestly have no other explanation. Find him anywhere on the map, can I? No. There's a dead body over there which I can't account for, so it's probably him. Look at me having to be stupidly careful here. This is ridiculous. Come on, swing. Swing. Thank you. You're on fire. That's good.
Shit.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Not good. Oof. Not for the slowdown though. Even if it's just to make me anticipate the incoming doom more than I would otherwise. So I can get 2 hits in on a sledgehammer guy. Bloody shield guy. The animation in. 1, 2. Paratek's a bit ballsy, I think. You died of a bleed. Yes, that's still something I haven't explained yet. Probably self-explanatory, actually. Both swords, I have a bleed on both of 5%. And for one, I have a burn on one, I think a burn on the other, I think.
That's
Actually,
enough.
I'm not even sure, you know. Want to check afterwards. Either way, they were just stuff to make me, I don't know, help me out with bosses and everything when you get bleeds and poisons in and whatnot. They really, really do help. As if. Come on.
What? Lost your nerve?
You're on fire. Okay, good. Oh no. Oh no. Let's not get greedy now. Come on. You got a bleed on you? Are you gonna die your own accord? No, you gotta stick around.
Come
Better.
on.
Although you see that how he just hit me then? Bleeding heck. Didn't even add up, but supposed to just axe this guy from now on. Playing it very, very safe. Axie, and in the back for as much as I can get away with it. This armour really does look nice, I'll give it that. Not sure how black and brown would go. I won't be brown with the gauntlets and the boots purely because it matches the straps or the tourniquets. I already know what other bases they play and that would look nice. But yeah, I didn't want to clash of browns when we had such a strong black, and seems like that was the right decision. Thought I got hit then.
Shoot and fight.
He hasn't said a bleeding word. All credit where due to this guy. He ain't saying the usual, is he? There we go, at long last. Oh, God. Wonder if way Oren's ordered a flaming rose sword, eh? May as well take it all. Feta de Armand's Nerds. 15 for Blaith. The Blaith? Our supply of formic acid grows thinner by the day. True, Master Ulrich sent brethren to watch the high road, but I find it far-fetched to believe a caravan of alchemists will ride past them hauling full barrels of acid any time soon. Ergo, we must try to procure some of our own, for otherwise there can be no talk of producing any more Fistech. 23rd of Blaith. My experiments have proven we can obtain the missing substance following a very simple procedure. I now need only convince the brethren of the necessity of a few little bee stings. The 25th of Blaith. Obtaining formic acid from bee venom has proven extremely exhausting and is progressing far too slowly to satisfy our needs. You don't say. It's hardly honey we're talking about here, is it? Perhaps a change of methods is in order. Scribbled in the margin. Idea. Simmer common Urtica Diothea in a covered pot above an open fire, letting the steam condense into a series of wooden buckets underneath, one of which will receive the acidic portion and thus the formic acid. 26 of Blaith. The brethren have grown extremely irritated, not only by the bee stings, but by the fact that now they must gather stinging nettle. Sounds like I put them out of the misery. Rid of the bee stings, nothing worse. No dock leaves around here, is there? Right. So, next to the diagrams. After my Kid Stout, of course, naturally. Crumpled letter, amber dust. Thyson armor. An Order of the Flaming Rose armor. God, it's been a while. Order of the Flaming Rose. Crumpled letter. After that. Sir, Ulrich told me that to send you one of those stolen diagrams. He's dead set on puzzling him out as quick as possible. No idea what to put the fire to his breeches, but knowing him, there's coin involved. Sure as shaving. So if you do manage to decipher anything, write me first and we'll reconnoitre on what to do next. That lout's starting to rile me. Sits on his arse all the time, getting up only to come chew us out. High time he was taught a lesson. Robbie. Bleeding heck. I'm literally here in a bunch of bandit camps, fighting to the death. Oh god, so what else is on my way up? There's another bandit camp, now I'm back up to the Rune Right. I suppose I'm west across to tackle more of those bandit camps, and also find some jade, a hunk of jade for the Ethereal Rune Right. But yes, I was drawn to that notice board by a mysterious force, wasn't I? Funny to say that mysterious force, well, I'm sure doing these quests was not exactly what that mysterious force had in mind.